Hey everyone, and welcome to another ROI video on the SpangleElite. The idea behind these is to give you some real-world examples of designs and quantities and labor costs and blank costs, so you can figure out exactly how much money you can make, how profitable you can be using Spangle transfers, and the SpangleElite from Coldesi. So what you're looking at right here is a cheer design that I created using Hotfix Era. It's very simple text, and I applied it to the back of a small pair of shorts. And these are actually a combination of cotton polyester, and they are size 6 to 6X in children's sizes. Now this shirt actually cost me $2.97. I didn't bother with ordering a blank. I just actually ran down to Walmart and got this so we could do our little test today. So I'm at SpangleElite.com/calculator. I hope you've been here before to figure out exactly how much this design cost us. Now the graphic that you're seeing right here shows you something kind of unique about the design that we did today. The previous one that we did took up an entire transfer sheet. This one, as you can see from the graphic, when we outputted it from Hotfix Era, we were able to fit 3 of the cheer text onto one transfer sheet. So while the design itself is just over 1,100 spangles, the entire transfer was able to hold more than 3,300, and we were able to save some time and save a lot of money by doing 3 designs all at once. So when you look at our calculator, you'll notice a few things. And the first of all, right up top, you'll see fixed values, enter your values, and totals. Some of the fixed values include the SpangleElite cartridge. They're always 70 meters, and the cost is always just under $16. And this is no matter what color or type that you choose. So all of the SpangleElite colors right now are holographic. So unlike rhinestones, where you might have to price differently for a rose or a pink, everything that you do with a SpangleElite has a consistent cost. Now this design has 1,108 3mm spangles. So that's 1,108 3mm spangles for each design. And when I enter that in, you can see that the cost of the materials for this is going to be $1.07. So that's for each cheer that you saw the picture of, it costs you $1.07 in spangles. How many will fit on a sheet? We fit 3 of these on the sheet, which you saw from the picture. And at 74 cents, that means each transfer sheet for the cheer design costs you about 25 cents. Now let's just say that you were going to sell 20 of these or make 20 of these shorts. So I'm going to put in 20 as a quantity. And you'll see the cost of each transfer is going to be $1.32. So if you were going to sell these as transfers for someone else to heat press, if you go into the wholesale business, you'll know that all in, you're at $1.32 for the transfer, and the total cost for 20 is $26.43. That's your cost. Now I'm going to put in my blank cost here. These were $2.97. I'm just going to put in 3. So total blanks is going to be $60. To do 20 of these shorts with the cheer design on them is going to cost me a total of $86.43. You can see that right there. Now the next we come down to a labor cost per hour that we need to put in here. Let's use $15 per hour. And you can set this according to the personnel in your office, whether or not you're trying to pay yourself a certain wage, etc. Now we're using also an average speed of 500 spangles per minute. That's what SPM is. Because the SpangleElite uses variable speeds from about 400 all the way up to 900, we picked 500 as being a very conservative number. So that's what we try to do with this cost calculator, and what you might want to do when pricing things in your business is to err on the side of caution. So 500 spangles per minute is a pretty slow speed if it is a single color design, which we do have here. So it's doing a calculation based on the number of spangles and this speed. Your output time to get your spangle transfer done is actually 2 minutes and about 2.2 minutes. Now, what we found is that we can't calculate when you do multiple designs on one transfer sheet that well. So again, erring on the side of caution, this says 2 minutes per, which would mean 6.6 minutes to do the 3 transfers that we were able to produce. But because of the time savings in having them stacked on one transfer sheet, those 3, I timed it, actually took 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's a 2-minute time saving. So just keep that in mind, that these labor calculations are actually very conservative when you're able to stack your designs on one sheet. So including all the average heat press times, your total time per garment is going to be about 6 minutes. And that means you are doing about 10 garments per hour. At a labor cost of $15, your labor cost is $1.55 each. So let's just go over that again. What we've figured out so far is that our total materials cost for a job of doing 20 cheer shorts with the design shown in the beginning was $86.43 for 20 units. The total labor cost is going to be about $31. That means to produce these 20 garments, including labor, is going to cost $117 and change. So when you come down here and put your sale price in, now I think these shorts could probably easily sell for $20 each. You're talking about a total of $400 on the sale and $282.49 in gross profit. Now, if you'll remember, we're doing 10 of these an hour. There's 20 units, so that's for about 2 hours work, is $282 in gross profit. That is $140 an hour is what you end up making, still allowing for a labor cost. Now, if you'd like to be more conservative and say that this is going to be $15, then you're still making $182 in 2 hours. Let's say it's going to be $12, $122 in 2 hours. So you can see with the SpangleElite and using Spangles, which are probably the least expensive bling technology on the market, the SpangleElite is one of the fastest and most affordable Spangle machines on the market, bling machines on the market, really, that's automated. That even doing this high-impact one-color design, cheer on a pair of shorts, doing custom shorts, you can still make in the hundreds of dollars an hour, including labor. So I hope you'll go to SpangleElite.com, play around with the calculator that's there at SpangleElite.com/calculator, and have a great business, get into a great business doing bling with the SpangleElite.